Right, we're going to learn Pasukim Lamed Bet, Lamed Gimel, and Lamed Daled. Before we begin, you need the following: your Chumash book, open to the correct Pasukim, the end of Perek Mem Daled. We have, if you look at all the copies of the Chumash in your Pasuk, in your pages, it's the last page that is copied in this book of the actual Chumash before your worksheets. And it is Pasukim Lamed Bet, Lamed Gimel, and Lamed Daled. We're going to learn it now. You need your Chumash book, you need a pen or a pencil, and 3 different highlighters or colors. A pen, a pencil, 3 different highlighter colors, and your book. And you need your ears listening, and you need to focus on what we are about to do. Now, as we do in class, we're going to learn the Pasuk as if we are in class. However, I'm not going to teach the Pasukim to you in class. We are going to learn the Pasukim right now. And when we get to class, you are going to read it for me as if we have already learned it. And we are going to do what is called a flipped classroom. Instead of learning in school and doing our homework at home, this time we're going to learn at home and do our homework at school. So we're going to call our homework schoolwork. And you are going to be able to do it because you're going to have learned what you have to do and what you're going to be questioned on right now at home on your computer. Now, remember that I'm not going to repeat the Pasukim over and over again with you, because all you need to do is press play. You just need to start again. Once you have listened to it once, you can press stop and play again, and you can revise it over and over again until you know it. And remember that the purpose of you doing this at home is so that you should know it. Don't watch it one time, watch it over and over again until you are familiar with these 3 Pasukim and you feel comfortable enough to come to school ready to tell me what you know. Now, let us begin. We're going to only read Passuk Lamed Bet first. If you want to, you can read with me on your own. Ki avdecha arav et hana'ar me'im avi lemor im lo avienu eilecha v'chatati la'avi kol hayamim. One more time. Ki avdecha arav et hana'ar me'im avi lemor im lo avienu eilecha v'chatati la'avi kol hayamim. So, before we translate, let's look at the sharashim we've already learned, the prefixes and the suffixes. Although I cannot write it for you in your book, the prefixes, suffixes, and sharashim on your screen, I'm going to highlight them, and it is your responsibility to write in your prefixes, your suffixes, and your sharashim just as we do in class. Let's begin. The word ki. The word ki has absolutely no prefixes or suffixes or sharashim. Avdecha may look like the shorish eved, but it is not, because it is a noun. Eved, the noun. But over here we see we have a suffix. The suffix cha, which means, you guessed it right, you or your. Avdecha, you or your, the chaf at the end. Arav, hey, look at that. We have a shoresh, arav. We've learned the shoresh arav means mix or guarantee. Over here, the shoresh arav means guaranteed. Guaranteed. Et hana'ar. Oh, here we've got a prefix. Let's get ourselves a different color. Hey. Hey over here means hey the. The prefix hey means the. Me'im panai. Here's another prefix. Mem means, you guessed it right, from. Avi, my father. Here's a suffix. Yud, chirik yud. Avi, my father. The chirik yud is the suffix my. Lemor, our famous lamed for to say. Oh, and there we have a shorish. Amar, say, as you all know. Im lo, there's no prefixes and suffixes there. Avienu. Oh, here we've got a suffix. Let's get our yellow. Here we've got a suffix. Look, guys, remember that this is nu, which usually means us or our. But over here, it's got a very beautiful dot in the middle, which makes it him or his. Avienu. The nu has a dot in the middle, which makes it him or his. And here we've got a prefix, aleph. Do you know what aleph is? You've had it in one of the Pasukim before. Aleph means I. And here we've got a shorish. The shorish bo, for bring or come. Or they can say the shorish is hava, hey bet aleph, for bring. Eilecha, to you. Here is a suffix, you or your. We've already done it. Chaf meaning you or your. V'chatati, here's a new prefix. Vav and T is I or me. So here it means I. Chatati, and the shorish is, oopsies, sorry, we did it in the wrong color. Chatati means I. And here's a shorish, chata, which means to sin. Sin, well done. Chetet aleph, sin. The shorish. Then we've got the prefix lamed, again for 2 or 4. Then we've got the suffix chirik yud for my. We've got the suffix hey for the, and we've got a prefix hey for the, and we've got the suffix here yud mem, which means plural. Right, now let's begin trying to translate the pasuk. Just give me a second, sorry. Because Avdecha, your servant, Avdecha, your servant, Arav, guaranteed, Etana'ar, the young boy, Etana'ar, the young boy, Me'im, from with, Avi, my father, Avi, my father, Lamor, to say, Im lo, if not, Avienu, I will bring him, Eilecha to you, V'chatati, and I have sinned, V'chatati, and I will have sinned, V'chatati, and I will have sinned, Le'avi, to my father, Le'avi, to my father, Kol hayamim, all the days, Kol hayamim, all the days. Okay, let's read the passage one more time. Ki avdecha, because your servant, Ki avdecha, because your servant, Arav, guaranteed, Etana'ar, the young boy, Etana'ar, the young boy, may imavi, from with my father, may imavi, from with my father, Lamor, to say, im lo, if not, Avienu, I will bring him. Avienu, I will bring him. Elecha to you. Elecha to you. V'chatati, and I will have sinned. V'chatati, and I will have sinned. Le'avi, to my father. Le'avi, to my father. Kol hayamim, all the days. Kol hayamim, all the days. In summary, grade 6ers, I would love it if you could figure it out on your own, and you may have already. However, this passage talks about that Yehuda says, Yosef, or what he would know, he wasn't yet known as Yosef, but king, second to the king, Mishnah LaMelech, Yosef, I guaranteed my father that I would bring my brother back, my brother Binyamin back. You now have Binyamin as a prisoner, but I guarantee you I will bring him back. And if I do not, I will have sinned all of my days. Rashi is going to explain to us, which I will learn with you in class, what does that mean? He would have sinned all his days. However, what we do need to understand is that over here, Yehuda says, I guaranteed my father I would bring Binyamin back. Do you notice a difference here between what happened with Yosef when he was sold and what happened now with Binyamin? Did anybody actually take responsibility for Yosef in those times? Reuven might have, but he didn't actually guarantee that he would look after Yosef, and nobody looked after Yosef. But over here, Yehuda guaranteed to look after Yosef. And this showed Yosef that Yehuda and the brothers had done teshuvah for what they had done to Yosef. So in this Passuk Lamed Bet, Ki Avdecha, your servant, meaning Yehuda, guaranteed the young boy from his father. He guaranteed that he would take the young boy, who was Binyamin, from Yaakov, and he said, I will bring him back to you. And if I don't, I will have sinned my whole life. Kol hayamim, all the days. Rashi will explain exactly what that means. That is the end of Passuk Lamed Bet.